Hello, I'm Rahul, and today I'm going to talk about the problem of low self-esteem. I think that there are a lot of people amongst us who live with a constant sense of lack, and especially in the modern world, because today we are interconnected like never ever before. Today we just get to know what is happening in other people's life, what they are achieving in their life, what they are having in their life. And this leads to inevitable human fallacy of evaluating ourselves on the basis of what we have. So having is the cause of low self-esteem. So to get rid of this problem of low self-esteem, two words have to be understood: being and having. And nothing explains these words better than this quote of Jesus. Jesus has said that consider the lily flower, they toil not. And yet even the great Solomon in all his glory was not as beautiful as these poor lily flowers. Now a lily signifies being and a Solomon signifies having. And why is it that a poor lily flower is beautiful than a Solomon? Because it is living in utter acceptance of its nature in this moment. It's not trying to become anything. Remember, it toils not. That's the reason why it is simply dancing in the wind. It is talking to the clouds. It is flirting with the butterflies. It's not trying to be anything. And this utter acceptance of its nature results in a life full of rejoicement. And that's why a lily is simply being. Solomon, on the other hand, means the world of having. A Solomon cannot enjoy his very existence like a lily. A Solomon has to gather some sort of an identification to enjoy. A Solomon needs a lot of money. A Solomon needs power, prestige, position. And the irony is that the society that we live in has heavily conditioned each one of us to become a Solomon. And this is the reason why we feel so guilty to enjoy our life if we don't have anything. If you don't have a job, you think that you cannot enjoy. And even if you're going to be happy for some reason, immediately you will start remembering all the conditioning that how can I be happy? I don't have a job. I don't make enough money. I cannot be happy. And this conditioning is the fundamental cause of low self-esteem. People find it really difficult to love themselves. Not only difficult, but impossible. They actually hate themselves. When someone says that he or she is suffering from low self-esteem, he's simply saying that I don't love and accept myself as the way I am. I'm just trying to become something, and conditioning is the cause of this becoming. So first of all, you need to move from the world of having to the world of being. You need to love yourself as the way you are. And this is the biggest problem. The moment somebody will ask you to love yourself as the way you are, to accept yourself as the way you are, you will say that I have nothing. I am a beggar. I don't have any good quality to love about me. And this is the foolishness, because everything has an intrinsic beauty. Just like a lily flower, you are also beautiful. Just sometimes stare in the mirror, look into your eyes, and you will find there is tremendous beauty in them. In fact, there is nothing beautiful on this whole earth than a human eye. It is so delicate. It is so full of depth. It is so expressive. Through your eyes, you can see the whole beauty of this marvelous planet. Through your eyes, you can just fall in awe and wonder again like a child. You have got the ears, and through these ears, you can allow the music to enter in your being. And the ecstasy of the music is incomparable. Would you want to trade this ecstasy for $1 million? Would you want to trade the capacity to perceive the beauty of this world through your eyes for some powerful position? You would not want to do that. You're already a millionaire. You're already showered with all the gifts of the existence. You have an intrinsic value in your being. You need to be rooted in your being. You need to drop out from the world of having. And the day you drop out, the problem of low self-esteem disappears with it. So first of all, you have to love yourself. And I'm not asking you to become a narcissist. There is a difference between self-love and self-obsession. A healthy self-love is needed to live a good life, a natural self-love. Now the question arises how to embark on this journey of self-love. The first thing that I want you to do is work with an affirmation. Every day when you wake up in the morning, just go and look into the mirror and say to yourself that I love and accept myself as the way I am. And remember, this affirmation is not an intellectual process. You don't have to repeat these words like a robot. You have to actually feel it. You have to actually feel this love arising in your heart towards yourself, that you are really precious, that you are as beautiful, as valuable as a lily flower. Secondly, you need to have more and more peak experiences in your life through the world of being. Right now, you have these peak experiences through the world of having. You only become happy if you get a promotion. You only become happy if you travel to some exotic location. And seeking these peak experiences through being simply means that you don't have to go outside. You can care for a plant. You can care for a pet. And through that caring, love will arise in your being. And it is tremendously satisfying to feel this love in you. Then you share love. This is a peak experience. You can listen to some great music. You can read literature. You can indulge in something that does not require great riches of the world, but still at the same time it is much more satisfying than the riches of the great world. It is much more satisfying to be a lily than a Solomon. So once you're going to do these things more often, you will find that slowly you are moving from the world of having to the world of being. And in the world of being, there is no such thing as low self-esteem.